Bro, I was so fucking disappointed when I saw what the actual route was and how much love the Bronx gets. Like, you're going through Queens, all these parts of Queens, you're going through all these parts of Brooklyn, you're going up the stretch of Manhattan, and you get to see the Verrazano Bridge for Staten Island. Bro, the Bronx, literally, you cross a bridge, you go down like 2 or 3 blocks, you make a right turn, and then you go to Queens.
What the fuck?
Yo, it's like it's one of these.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest and co-hosts in the building. Got my dog DJ Doughy Fresh.
Yo, what's good?
First try.
I told you, it was a game that I be playing. Like, people want to see me mess up, bro. Come on now. Also in the building, got my dog Pucho. He's back. Back in action.
I'm back.
Woo.
I'm back like cook crack, some would say. Okay. And my energy's not that great, all right? I'm averaging like 5 hours of sleep. You know, I got the new kid in the house. I got a baby. Here's some crying back there. You know, I apologize in advance, but my son be singing sometimes, you know.
He's got some lungs.
Also in the building, the Texas one without a gun, Mateo.
I thought Doughy was going to be host. Isn't that what we had? What he was asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be the new host completely. Take Tony off the pod and everything.
Nah, he can go fly a kite with a goat.
He said he'll challenge you to single combat to take the title of host.
Yes, sir.
He would die. They would have to find a replacement. That's insane.
All right, is this with swords? Do you think you could take Doughy in a sword fight?
I could take Doughy in any combat fight, period.
Because, like, if I had a fist fight, most people, I'd feel pretty confident. If we brought swords into it, I don't know how to wield the sword, all right? I don't know. Like, you know, I got some ideas, like, you know, fighting-wise, but I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm scared of blades.
I would give you a little bit of information. At 10 years old, when I used to live in Orlando, I took a samurai class with my uncle. Your boy knows how to wield a samurai sword.
Took a samurai class?
He went to like 20-minute course, and he's like, I took a class.
Your boy went to class.
It's like when my wife one time, she went to a self-defense class, all right? She got home from the self-defense class, and she was like, all right, come at me, bro. I just took 3 steps to her, and she just squealed. Ah! And I'm like, all right, it didn't work. I think you got to go more times. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no. It's that they didn't teach us on when people come at you from front. She's like, come at me from behind. She's like poking her ass out and shit. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're on to. All right?
Damn,
you got me
Lisa.
beat here, you know? You got me beat.
That's hilarious. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the show, hit the subscribe button, like, follow. We're on all social media platforms. Please share us. Guide us to your
Let's get those likes up. When you're walking down the street, tell your next door neighbor, let's get these likes up, neighbor. All right? Tell them about the One Up Podcast.
Oh, I thought you were telling him sell him that with no context. Just get those likes up and then you keep moving.
Or you could do that too.
That's insane.
I like that. Got a like for me.
But no, I think everybody should know some type of hand-to-hand or special weapons type ability or something. Like, you're going to live your whole life not knowing how to defend yourself? Shit's crazy. You're like a pro boxer type person.
No.
I can
not
like
a pro boxer.
Well, out of us 4, you're the pro boxer here. You fucking actually did the damn thing. I did.
Relatively speaking, sure. But I would not put myself on the same par as a professional fighter, man.
And I'm a professional swordsman. No.
Yeah. He watched The Last Samurai once. Now he's a professional.
That's disrespectful. But yeah, I would definitely take Dough out in any combat without a hesitation.
I'd get on my bike and it'd be over for you.
What are you gonna battle over me?
Doughy's got like the bike with the fucking swords coming out the sides, and he's just gonna Moomin Rider all over your ass till he slices you up, man. You're fucked.
That's ridiculous. We're just painting pictures of death. That's wild. But I do want to say this though. If Pucho could just bless us with anything besides having a child and all that. Just bless us with some information, anything funny that happened. You've been gone so long. The people
All right,
want
I got
to
a
hear
new
from you.
bidet. All right.
Ooh.
Got a brand spanking new bidet. It's fire. Before I had the Lux or some shit, it's got the handle on the side, all this stuff. It's a little obnoxious. Recently the cover started to like fall off and then it broke. And then it's like you don't want to shit right onto the things that spray water. It's like now we're getting into unsanitary conditions. That's why the cover's there.
Yeah.
So then I looked into it and I leveled up, people. Now I have a toilet seat that has a built-in bidet into it.
Damn.
So it's just the toilet seat. It's fire. Now I'll say this, right? When I turn the water on, it does not have the same pressure as the old bidet. The old bidet looked like, bear with me, all right? It looked like some riot control shit. The cops coming out with the fire hose and they're spraying all the protesters down and they're knocking all the, it was like that. Like I could give myself an enema easily. I wouldn't even have to think about it. I just enema. I got water going all the way up. I could feel coolness in my belly. Okay, damn. It's intense. This one doesn't even get close to that. But my ass is always clean. So nice. I'm like, it's not the pressure I wanted, but maybe it's what I need. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the other one was too powerful. I was destroying my insides. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Or maybe got the Batman of bidets is what you got going on there.
Or maybe he built his asshole strength up, so now this lesser strength of water pressure doesn't affect him no more.
Now, is this seat heated?
Oh,
no, I didn't go that far because then you gotta like run like electricity to the seat, and I was not doing that. I don't have an outlet real close on my toilet.
Something skeeves me out a little bit about adding electricity into my bidet mix.
Yeah,
it's a shocking.
Electrocute your asshole. That'd be intense.
It's gonna water taser your butt.
Oh my god!
I can already imagine the yelp that Pucho would do. That should be insane. But no, I need to get a bidet. Honestly, that shit is ridiculous. Like, I'm kind of jealous. I've never been or seen a bidet in action. Shit's crazy. Shit is wild.
I suggest you buy one. The one I got, it cost $90-something bucks. The old one you could get for as low as $40. The one I had before, which is a totally fine bidet. I recommend it to everybody.
I wonder how much it would be.
It's a good starter bidet.
Doughy, you still don't have a bidet, right?
No, it's just I have a different type of toilet, and it's not a normal toilet. You have to run a water line.
What if I buy you a bidet?
Like I said, it's not. They have to change my entire toilet out.
The water line is inside of the toilet. You're saying, right?
It's a flush-o-matic, which is just a pipe to a toilet seat, to a toilet, and then you have the toilet seat. There is no tank. There's no tank, so you have to run a water line to the bidet, and it's very complicated.
What if I have a fix for you, Doughy? What if I've got a fix for you, Doughy? What if I buy you one of these bad boys to keep next to your toilets?
This guy's
now we're talking.
We just load you up with a super soaker next to your toilet, and there's your bidet.
Yeah, a gel blaster. Gel blast my asshole.
Your ass. That's fucking ridiculous. Never in my life would I've ever thought that would be a thing to do or attempt.
Can you see the water line going towards the toilet?
It's a pipe.
So it's not a flexible hose or anything like that.
No.
It's just an actual. Yeah, that's more difficult.
Yeah. I don't think we got a fix for that one.
You'd have to change it out to a different toilet, basically.
Do you think people have bidets in post-apocalyptic situations?
Hell no.
It would be a luxury.
I think if you've got a bidet in a post-apocalyptic situation, you're probably like the top tier society.
But what about the radiation poisoning? Right up your ass?
Ooh, yeah, in Fallout, that wouldn't be good. In Fallout, you actually don't want to touch any water. Mm-hmm. All the water in that game is fucked.
I drink only Nuka-Cola whenever I'm doing a Fallout run.
Yeah.
First off, you're gonna have water actually running in the post-apocalyptic. God damn it, I can't say this word. Post-apocalyptic. Tongue twisters, ladies and gentlemen.
Post-apocalyptic.
You're going to have running water during this time? There's no way. There's no running water. The plants are going to be done. Like, where are you getting what's the point of a bidet? More importantly,
Clean ass.
Yeah, that's the point.
you don't need a bidet for that. Just go in the river, spread your ass cheek, and just dip.
Tony, if we can't even have bidets after the nuclear warfare that takes down 99% of the population, what is even the point? Why are we surviving this nuclear wasteland if we're not going to have bidets to look forward to?
Maybe you don't have a bidet now.
Mateo does have a bidet.
You have a bidet?
Yeah, only downstairs though. I just barely figured out how to install it upstairs. I need to get both bidets going on, so I have dual bidet action.
Yeah, he'll be better than me. I got 2 toilets in my house. I only got 1 bidet.
Yeah,
I don't like the other toilet. The water's too high, and then my junk gets wet, and I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, somebody told me I could go. I'm not super handy. I'm a little handy. I'm not super handy. Somebody told me I could go into the bowl and adjust the water height, because then that'll make the other toilet usable.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool.
Neither did I.
Yeah, look at that. So none of us are handy.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's a good thing that Puch is back. A lot of the fans were saying that they were missing the bidet talk. They didn't know where to go for their bidet updates in their podcast world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're also missing the weird flex of the TV. We haven't heard a flex of the TV in a long ass time.
Yeah. The 77-inch, OLED, HDR, 4K. It's still kicking. I'm watching things. I recently got a Crunchyroll subscription. Crunchyroll, I'm going to unsubscribe. What a shit fucking app. Yeah. Okay? Look, they don't have an app on your TV. So you got to get the app on your phone. And then you got to Apple Cast to your television, which is fine. Except every time I try to Apple Cast, it'll be like, oh, dang. I get oh, dangs from the Crunchyroll app. Remember oh, dang when you're buying a PS5 from Walmart? Yes. I'm getting those again from Crunchyroll. I'm like, I can't deal with this. And then it won't let me cast it to the TV. I have to unplug the internet, replug it in, and it'll work for 6 hours or so. And then it'll just stop working again. And I'm just like, this ain't worth it. So I'm gonna.
You can use your PlayStation. You just download the app to your PlayStation and use that.
There's a Crunchyroll app on PlayStation.
Yep.
Yeah,
and I use Funimation. I had Crunchyroll, but I went to Funimation. It's way better in my eyes. Even though
Crunchyroll got rid of all their TV apps, so it's not on my Roku, it's not on my Sony TV, it's not on my LG, it's not on my Samsung. It's on none of the televisions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Oh, yeah,
I signed up for the 5 Boro Bike Tour in May. That's exciting.
Our boy Spork's going to join that.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I did it. Is because he's coming. So.
He's trying to talk me into doing it. I don't know if I'm convinced yet.
What bike would you take?
I don't know. I'd either have to rent one up there, or I don't know if I would ship my bike up there and take a single speed and try to do it on that thing. That seems like a pain in the ass.
What I'd do is tell him to take one of his bikes. He has 15 bikes. I'd tell him to.
He's got about 45 bikes.
He's gonna bring. Yeah, he's gonna bring. I'm sure he's gonna bring his own bike. I would just tell him to put.
You don't have 45 bikes. How much bikes does he really have?
He's probably 15.
He's probably
20.
got 15 or 20, and then he's got parts enough to probably make 5 more bikes on top of that.
This guy owns a bike shop?
No,
he's a cyclist.
He's a cyclist, and he just wants to own all the parts, even for a bike that he's never actually going to build.
That's insane. What do you do with 15 fucking bikes?
I mean, if you have the room for it, I could see. Yeah, I could see if you had some room. Yeah,
it's one of his hobbies. It's like me. I got fucking 2,000 games in Steam. How many of those games am I realistically ever going to play?
Yep.
I'm still buying 5 more games every time there's a Steam sale on. So, what is my problem?
Car enthusiasts have a car full of a garage full of cars.
A car full of garages.
Yeah, a car full of garages. That's fucking crazy.
That's wild. Hey, shout out to you, man. That's your love. Fuck it. Who am I to judge? But
yeah, that should be a lot of fun. It's gonna go through all 4 boroughs, 40 miles. Should be fun.
Oh, that's easy for you.
All
40
5 boroughs, you mean?
All 5 boroughs, yeah.
That's gonna be.
I heard
easy
all
for you.
4. I don't know. Maybe I'm. Bugging.
Yeah, I might have messed up. Yeah, all 5.
Yeah, you said they go into they do the illest U-turn going into the Bronx.
If you look at
no one wants to go to the fucking Bronx,
bro. I was so fucking disappointed when I saw what the actual route was and how much love the Bronx gets. Like, you're going through Queens, all these parts of Queens, you're going through all these parts of Brooklyn, you're going up the stretch of Manhattan, and you get to see the Verrazano Bridge for Staten Island. Bro, the Bronx, literally, you cross a bridge, you go down like 2 or 3 blocks, you make a right turn, and then you go to Queens.
What the fuck?
Yo, it's like it's one of these.
Back to that shit.
Yeah, it's that energy.
I remember
right
the gesture. I forgot what it meant.
there.
I don't think we knew what it meant even at the time that gesture was made.
That's
So, yeah.
crazy. Why are they shitting on the Bronx like that?
I have no idea. Maybe they think,
It's the slums of the
people are
slums.
gonna get robbed or something. I'm not sure. Like,
That's cool though, bro. I hope you. It's like a first place thing, right? Like you get, or it's just a regular marathon type.
no, it's just a regular marathon. It's just, for charity.
It's charity, promoting health. It's not about winning anything.
We'll be there.
But I'm gonna probably be in the first wave. I chose to be as early as possible, and hopefully I can get on his team that he's on.
Bro, you know what you need to do?
What if you're the first one to cross the line, and then everybody shit talks you because you're on an e-bike?
I
That's a twist.
plan to not. I mean, I don't plan to put a lot of assist on that day. I plan to use like eco mode.
Yeah,
maybe
but
half.
Pucho might be onto something. They're gonna probably try.
It's
to shit on
okay.
you.
They can shit on me. I'll tell them, very SMD very quickly. And, you know
Suck.
what I mean?
My
And just keep-
donuts,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yo, you should definitely get like a flag of the One Up podcast logo. So when you
I
go in first place, the interviewers, oh, you're the first place. Yeah, One Up
I mean,
podcast.
I'm gonna be
You
completely
should
honest, we
start at
should.
the back of the pack. Okay, put the flag, crank that assist to max, and just zoom. Everybody's gonna go. That kid is flying, and then you just see the one up. Just that shit'll be lit.
I think we need to get some
a man
some
on the
swag.
mission.
That's
some swag.
crazy. That flag's gonna look crazy. They can One Up. They're gonna be like, yo, this guy's up in everybody out here. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do that shit though.
I think I will.
Start at the back. Let them know where you at, bro. That's crazy. That's
I think it's
yo,
too many
honestly,
people to
that's
start deke at the back. I could start at the back of the first wave, but deke at the back.
that's lit, bro. I hope you have fun and be safe out there. They're gonna block off the roads, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sheesh. That's gonna be lit.
Could you imagine 10,000 cyclists doing Idaho stops all across the city?
Entire city shut down.
Traffic jam like a motherfucker, bro. That shit would be sick.
Still very dangerous. A lady died 2 weeks ago. 31-year-old lady died on a bike. A fucking box truck crushed her, making a right turn.
That's nutty.
In that part of the city, too, in Queens, they don't have the light and the walking signal are at the same time. So anybody walking and anybody trying to make a right turn, sometimes people are mad pressed to make the right turn, so they'll try to go ahead of the people trying to walk across the street. So stuff like that. They just put the delayed people walk first, and then the cars get the green light. So
That's lit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, hit that share button, the subscribe button, that like button. We're on all social media platforms. Let's not forget to show some love. And even in the comment section, we read them all the time. Feel free. Say, hey, welcome back, Pucho. We missed you. Whatever you want to say. Show some love.
Doughy, come in. Yup. Doughy gang.
Is this
Killing
like
Steven
this-
right now. You are killing Steven every single time he sees that.
I thought he loved it.
He
Yeah,
loves it.
I thought he loved it
loves
too.
it. Everyone low key loves the Yodi gang. All right, we're in Yodi land.
Man, see, you call him Steven. I call him Beaumont. Fucking Tony the other day
Calls him
Yo,
Steve.
I was like,
yeah.
Steve. Why are they calling him Steve? Steve. I'm like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't right.
It didn't feel right. I was like,
It
wow.
felt right. It felt right. Yo,
Tony
every
said,
time
who the fuck is Steve? I had to tell him it was Beaumont.
Bro, it's funny too because every time you say Beaumont, I think of Castlevania. Every fucking time, bro. I'm like, damn, man, I missed this show. Like, that's every time you say his name, I think of that. It's like that. Awesome.
It's the Belmonts, just to be clear.
Yeah, Belmonts, yep. Gangsta ass gangsters.